The fuck is this? Is that a romper? The fuck this motherfucker got on, man? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jay on the Segway. So I think I know why you guys are here today. You guys want to know about that bike headlight, don't you? You know which one I'm talking about. That one. Well, I'm out here in the damn wilderness. Stick around, we'll go over it quickly, all right? Stay tuned. Alright, so why the Outbound lighting Detour headlight? Well, for one, I've been waiting for it for a long time. Who is this headlight for? It's for you people who actually like to do city riding, and this is for bicycles, electric scooters, EUCs possibly if you want to put it on your helmet. You can mount this many different ways. So this headlight's pretty dang good. Now, it's not the best on the market. Remember, it's a $179 question. Is it worth buying? Is it worth your money? Outbound lighting, you guys can go on their website. You can check out their history. I don't want to get into all that spill, but they are assembled in the United States, Chicago, Illinois. Shout outs, you know what I'm saying? What? And they put a lot of thought and engineering into their lights, and that's why I mess with Outbound lighting. See, in this video I'm going to show you the two different Outbound lighting lights that I have, which are the two Outbound lightings, the main lights that they offer. One is a trail bike, which is a Trail Evo, and then you got this guy right here. Now this Detour light, this is the second iteration of this type of light that they've made. They've made another one that has an actual beam cutoff, so you guys who like to hit bike paths at night, who like to ride in city streets, and you don't want to blind anyone because you're considerate, right? You're considerate, right? Okay, it's for you guys. So if you guys like to be considerate to other road users, this bike is absolutely going to be the light for you. Now, it is not the brightest light, okay? As you guys are going to see in the nighttime comparisons, it's not the brightest light, right? I think it gives you about 1200 lumens. I don't know, we're going to go over, or I'm going to quickly show you guys on the screen. The duration and the projected lumens. I think it's projected 1200 lumens, but these guys are more true to what it actually is versus a lot of other companies. They'll say, like this guy right here, 4000 lumens. It's very bright, but it's not 4000 lumens. How do I know? I don't know. I don't have a freaking lumen calculator or a lumen reader, but it ain't 4000 lumens. It's something that's very typical. But anyways, getting into another spill. Back to this Outbound lighting light. Now, it comes with this mount. Matter of fact, we're gonna do B-roll footage on that. I'll go over that stuff right there. This light, you see where I'm at, right? Look at this. I'm over here in Crocodile Dundee land with the whole lake and stuff in the background, or rather a river or stream. Anyways, we'll go over this light. I'll show you guys some of the details. Now, real quick, I'll show you guys some of the details and we'll finish up the video, okay? I'll try to make this as quick, as painless as possible. All right, so let's get into it. All right, guys, so we got the Detour headlight on the inside, the reflector housing to the left, outbound lighting to the right. You got Detour etched in there. Thought that was pretty cool. This whole entire light is a nice solid rubber construction, and right inside that flap is your USB-C fast charging. With a 3-amp charger, you can get this thing to 85% in less than 2 hours. And after that, the power begin to taper off and it'll trickle charge. You look to the sides, you got amber lighting to kind of resemble a car. The button there is very easy to press in the middle. That is your one button, operates all button. Now this one here is the Trail Evo. That is his bigger brother, I would say, just in my opinion. Very nice light. You have the diffuser right there on the top, those vents, that is to channel air out. And right there on the bottom, you have your USB-C fast charging. Once again, you can charge up to 3 amps. That is your diffuser. That is where the warmer air comes out of, and the cold air comes in through there. That is to keep the chips on board nice and cool. This is the box that the Trail Evo comes in. And then you got the Trail Evo, and that mount to the left, that is a GoPro mount that I've purchased separately. Now, got the Trail Evo. That little screw on the bottom, you'll take the supplied Allen key and you'll unscrew it. Now this is just to mount that GoPro mount that you guys see right there. That is purchased separately on Outbound Lighting's website. So we'll go on ahead and get ready to fast forward this part so you guys can kind of see it. This is pretty self-explanatory on how to mount this GoPro mount. So this little mount right here that I have, you see the little red piece that the Outbound Lighting Evo is hooked up to? That is a separate mounting system. I will put that in the description below. That will also work with your Garmin devices if you guys use Garmin GPSs. Now let's see the nighttime comparisons. So while I have your attention here, you can see the Evo light is a lot more of a floodlight than the Detour light by design. All right, real quick over this light. It does have pass-through charging, which will allow you to actually charge it while it's being used to give you more runtime. So don't be too swayed by the runtime. If you have a power bank that gives you about 3 amps and an output of 5 volts or more, you'll be able to charge this thing, you know, easily and have this thing for maximum runtime or unlimited runtime. This is your Detour light. You see it's got shadows to the left and to the right of the main beam in the middle. Maybe Outbound Lighting could do another redesign on that and get that filled in, and possibly a Bluetooth remote. That'll be pretty dope, so you don't have to reach for that button. But maybe we'll get those redesigns in the next iteration of the Detour light. You can't put them all out at the same time. But here you guys have size comparisons between the Trail Evo and the Detour light. The Detour light, the button in the middle for the Detour is a lot easier to operate. It's easier to feel. It's very mechanical in its operation. Versus the Trail Evo, you got to press pretty good. You don't really feel it, so you got to make sure you're pressing it, but both are very solid. The Trail Evo is a lot heavier, but yeah, that's what comes with the territory. All right, so what do you guys think? I'll tell you what I think. I think I'm going to keep that light because I've been waiting for it since October of 2021. I finally got it in the first batch. As soon as I was notified of its existence and it being able to ship here in a little bit, I went on ahead and said, all right, let's go, send it, let's get it, because I've been waiting on this light. Because me personally, I like to be considerate to others. I like to make sure that people are not blinded by the light coming out in front of my, my electric scooter or my road bike. Now, this scooter right here, I do have other lights. I have a Gemini Titan 4000 right here, this light bar. I'll put the link in the description below for that. I like to use that because it's basically like a car's light bar. It floods light. It gives you a whole lot of light. So when I'm on narrow bike trails like this, in the middle of the night, I'm going to use that. And then if someone happens to be on the trail, I'll dim it down, of course. It has a Bluetooth remote, so you don't have to worry about reaching over to press the button like you would the Outbound lighting light. But the Outbound lighting light complements my riding a whole lot because, like I said, I like to be considerate. It is bright enough, it's wide enough, it has that nice cutoff beam. The light isn't overpowering, okay? It's like I said, it's not a super bright light, but it's a very effective and efficient light, which I think a lot of you people would probably like to have. It's very lightweight. Anyways, good light, okay? So if you guys want one, I would say get it, but if you guys are running around with 3,000-4,000 lumen lights, you may be disappointed. So don't get your hopes too high. But just know it's a good light and it's 180 bucks, so you can't beat that, all right? I do not have a discount code. This video is not sponsored by anybody. I gave the shout outs already earlier in the video to some of the other companies that I like, that I appreciate. So check them out, support the channel, and yeah, I'll put links to everything in this video in the description below. So Jay on the Segway, man, thanks for watching, guys. And guess what? If you stick around, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Whoa. Don't go anywhere. Not yet, not yet. Forgot to tell you one more thing. This is a solid waterproof design, right? Now, this thing's going to come with a pamphlet. This thing does have a thing called an adaptive mode. So you got low, medium, high, right? High, it always starts with the highest, then medium, then low, right? If you press it one more time, it's going to be high. But this high is a temporary high. They call this adaptive mode. So what adaptive mode is it'll stay high, right? And then as you ride, it will slowly get dimmer. Now, you guys will never notice that it's getting dimmer. It just does it naturally. As your eyes adjust to the light output, it dims itself down a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Now, Outbound lighting doesn't tell you how long it takes before it starts to do the whole adaptive thing, right? But total runtime, if you started in adaptive mode and you go for a ride and you leave it in adaptive mode, the max runtime is about 2.8 hours with this light in adaptive mode. That's the longest it's going to run on its own power, fully charged. All right. Something real cool about this light right here is you see these little fins on the top? Those are cooling fins. These fins are actually attached to the circuits. These are like kind of like a different material. So as you ride, the air that goes over this light will cool will help cool the circuits for the LEDs off. So like I said, this is a full waterproof design. They do this, like I said, this thing is not designed to work with different mounts. So the mounts that you're gonna get with the actual light, which is a quick disconnect, quick connect, very, very, very simple, very easy to clip this thing in, clip this thing out. That's the only mount for this right now. So the GoPro mount that they have for the Trail Evo, it will not work on this light. I think I pretty much touched on everything. Yeah. So now I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey guys, I want to take a little time out this video to give a special mention to my homeboy Paul at Big Six Tune. He also runs a website, Big Six Industries. Links to those websites are in the description below. You can hit him up on Facebook. He actually sells high performance scooters There's a new model coming out, the 920R, the 920, the 1020 high performance scooters. These are like a little more high performance than, let's say, your Nami, especially the 920 and the 920Rs. Very good scooters. Check it out. If you have any questions, you can hit him up on Facebook. His name on Facebook is Paul Big Six Tune. All right. So if you guys are looking for any kind of scooters, all you guys who order Namis and have issues with them with fluid free rides, nothing against fluid free rides, but my man Paul, he sells these scooters and they don't come with no issues. All right. And you do get a warranty and all that good stuff. So hit him up if you have any questions. If you have any questions, you want to just hit me up first, you can hit me up. Tell him Jay on the Segway sent you. All right. Another thing is, if you have any vehicles like cars, SUVs, semi-trucks, motorcycles, he also sells LEDs, and I'm talking about automotive LEDs. So if you guys have any vehicles, maybe you need to get some LEDs, go over there and give him some support. All right. Once again, tell him Jay on the Segway sent you. All right, back to the video.